What's up, Chris? Yesterday we were talking to Drew, and he mentioned that like obviously Dante not being a part of this series is going to hurt, but you have a guy like Tuck that can kind of step into the starting lineup and do many of the same things defensively. Just what does it mean to have PJ around to help you guys out on the defensive end, and how does he kind of change things for you?
Uh, this is one of the reasons why we got him, to be able to throw him in there with different lineups, him being able to guard different guys and keep our team versatile, still being able to space the floor and, continue to play the style of play that we do.
For you, last series you chased Duncan Robinson around most of the series. I don't know if you'll be doing that with Joe Harris, but either you're doing that or you're going to be covering KD or Kyrie or James Harden. Just kind of those are very different assignments. How do you kind of prepare for both?
Just got to do your homework. Be ready to guard at all times. With this team that has so much firepower that you have to stay locked in, engaged on the ball and definitely off the ball because there's so many guys out there that are threats that can score in ISO situations that can create for others. So got to be ready to help, scramble, guard the ball. Got to be ready to do it all.
You mentioned doing your homework. With this Nets team makes it kind of tough, right? Like they've played 5 playoff games together, I think 7 regular season games together. What did that make preparation like?
Definitely tough to see, how they play together. We didn't get much of that during the regular season. During the last season, you can see they were starting to get used to each other all being out there at the same time. So I'm sure they're trying to learn themselves at the same time, and we're trying to learn them.
Sora?
PJ was talking about the fact that, obviously you all can score at will basically, and so can your next opponent. So how important do you think defense is going to be in this series?
I feel like, the team who plays the best defense is going to win. That's just simple as it is. The further we go in the playoffs, the harder it's going to get. The better teams are going to be. And you got to be able to guard and stop guys, even though it seems like sometimes you can with how good offensively players are today. But we got to find ways to get stops, get extra possessions for sure is one, and just try to make life as easy as it can for us on the offensive end.
And prior to any big game or series, you guys are asked a lot of questions about what you think is going to happen. How do you feel knowing that you're finally playing a game and your play will answer, hopefully, a lot of these questions?
And it's great to have a week or, even 3 or 4 days leading up to a series or a big game. You sit there, I feel like you overanalyze, you overthink sometimes. But like you said, it's great to find game days here where you don't get to think. We just go out there and play, and just enjoy it.
Christos in Greece.
Hey, Chris, hope you're doing well. How important for you is the game one of that series, and what do you need to do to set the tone from the first minute of that game?
I didn't hear the first part.
The first. How important is the game one of that series?
How's it? That's extremely important. I mean, especially starting off on the road. The first 2 games on the road for us. So I think our main goal is to, try to steal one game on the road, taking one game at a time. That's what it starts with.
And for you personally, what would you like to carry on from the series against the Heat to the series against the Nets?
I think just our just being engaged in our game plan, being locked in defensively as a unit, and the same thing on the offensive end. We're all playing together. This is going to be a completely different series, a completely different team, but we still got to find ways to bring that edge that we had last series into this one because we're going to need that and more.
Thanks, Chris.